Hello my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nani, and in today's video I want to go ahead and share with you some of my natural hair favorites. Some of you may know this, but if you're new, obviously you don't. I did my big chop in 2012, and so I've been growing out my hair for a very long time, and there's been a lot of trial and error in that process. And so I want to go ahead and just share with you guys with my hair type, which is type 4 hair as well as low porosity hair. These are the products and tools that are tried and true. Like, I went through a lot trying to find these products, and these products are definitely going to remain in my collection. So if you want to hear what my favorites are as well as why I like them and how I use them, definitely make sure that you guys stay tuned. And of course, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button just so that you never miss an upload from me. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello, I hope this video finds you well. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, of course, since we're doing a hair video, I had to come on with my hair looking cute, you know. So these are actually, I'll mention it in the video. But anywho, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, there are some products that I don't have physically because I ran out of them and I just have not yet repurchased them. And I'm trying to pretty much go through some of these other products before I repurchase. I'm trying not to hoard anymore, you guys. I don't want to say I used to be a hoarder, but I feel like a lot of times we collect a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to stop doing that. And so there are some products that I am going to mention, but I'm just going to basically insert a picture next to me. And if you hear my dog in the background, she's saying what's up. That's basically what's happening. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Starting off with basically washing the hair. The main product that I have been using that I have found that works amazing for my hair is the Redken All Soft line shampoo and conditioner. I don't have it with me. I ran out of it. And it's in the gold bottle. Again, I'll insert a picture here. Listen, if you have low porosity hair, if you suffer from like dryness with your hair, or if you just suffer from like your hair being so dry and matted and tangled that the hair washing process takes all day long, definitely pick up the All Soft line. I don't even think that you need to have low porosity hair. I feel like even someone that has like normal or high porosity hair would really enjoy it. It's just depending on your hair type, definitely just I guess adjust the amount of products that you use pretty much. But for me, having low porosity hair, that just simply means that it takes a lot for my hair to actually retain moisture, and that line is incredible, you guys. Like, it really moisturizes and hydrates my hair tremendously well, and it helps with the detangling process as well, so that I'm not actually doing my hair all day long. My hair loves it. It eats it up every single time I wash my hair with that product. So I would highly recommend it. Let me turn on the AC, you guys, because I turned it off because it was making noise. But no ma'am, I feel like I'm about to start sweating. So that's the first item. The next product that I want to mention is also a shampoo and conditioner, and I want to mention it because it kind of gives me the same vibe as the Redken products, and so I feel like these are cheaper. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like these are definitely cheaper. I'm sure that you can probably find this at like Sally's as well, but it's the Giovanni, excuse me, the Giovanni Smooth as Silk Deeper Moisture shampoo and conditioner. And this is what they look like. As you guys can see, I have the jumbo bottles because I have very thick hair and I have a lot of it, and so I need this size at all times. And these I also got from Marshall's, and these were $12.99 each. So like I mentioned, check out those stores because a lot of times you can find them for a cheaper rate. But these actually work very similarly to the Redken. Not exactly the same, but the texture, the way that it feels on my hair, the fact that I'm able to also detangle through my hair even while I'm in the shower, whether it's like finger detangling or using a wide tooth comb, it helps with the process itself of washing my hair. So I would definitely say, I don't want to say that it's a dupe, but it's along the same lines and it works amazingly. A lot of times if you use like the higher end shampoo and conditioners, I think it's just probably just the ingredients that's in it itself, as well as just knowing your hair type. But a lot of times it just helps for your hair to last a lot longer as well when it comes to doing your hair. Is there a commercial? There's supposed to be a fireplace back here. My gosh. Please hold. I'm trying to give you guys vibes, and this thing is showing a Kit Kat commercial. Jesus. All right. Let's do that again. But yeah, so a lot of times if you know your hair type and you use certain like higher end brands, a lot of times it does help for your hair to last a lot longer when it comes to like the styling process as well as just makes the process of washing your hair a lot quicker. So I would definitely say look into these two brands because they work very similarly, especially if you are someone that has very damaged hair, very dry hair, very dull hair. A lot of times we just need to make sure to moisturize it. And if you have low porosity hair like me, where it takes a little bit more effort for your hair to actually like drink up the moisture you're trying to give it, these brands or these two products definitely work incredibly for that. So I will make sure to leave links for everything that I'm mentioning as well down below, the links that I can find anyways. So that's basically washing the hair, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into deep conditioner, and I have two options to mention to you as well. So the deep conditioners I want to mention are the Amica Triple RX mask as well as the Mixed Chicks deep conditioner. These two are the deep conditioners that I have been using for years, and when I say my hair loves this stuff, which means that I love it because it just helps the process to go by a lot just smoother, a lot quicker, and just my hair just feels healthy overall. The Amica one, I actually found it at Marshall's, TJ Maxx as well for $12.99, and I think they sell this at Sephora. I'm not sure what the original price of it is. So again, pop into TJ Maxx and Marshall's, child. You'll never know what you will find, okay? But if you can't, I'll make sure to leave the link, like I mentioned, down below for the one at Sephora as well. But both of these deep conditioners are incredible. They slide in the hair like butter, especially if I did not take care of my hair well enough before it was time to wash it. My hair can be very like matted up, and girl, I feel triggered right now even talking about it. So I feel like I need products like this that just help to nourish, help to soften, help to just kind of like hydrate my hair so well that it just makes the process of detangling a lot smoother for me. And both of these do a wonderful job at that. So I just got some deep conditioner in my hand. Let me go rinse my hand real quick. Now let's go ahead and jump into leave-in conditioner. I only have one to mention. I've tried several over the years, but this is the one that after I first tried it, I was like, yes. Okay, and this is the Redken Extreme Anti-Snap Treatment, and it's a leave-in conditioner. I love this stuff. I've been using it since they had it in like a pump. It was like a shorter bottle, but it was in a pump, and I think that I prefer the pump over the spray, to be honest with you. So I think that I'm just gonna get like the pump from like Amazon or something like that, so that when I get another bottle I can go ahead and just put the pump in here instead, because I'm actually close to, hopefully you guys can see it and the lighting shows it, I'm like down to here with this. Like when I tell you I use this stuff, I use it. It's just very creamy, slides and glides very easily through your hair, and it's just supposed to help to also hydrate the hair because it is a leave-in product without making it heavy, and also protecting your hair from breakage. And it does all of those things, in my personal opinion, at least for my hair. And my hair loves it, and it really just is better because I've been using this product itself. So I love this so much. Again, this is the Redken Extreme Anti-Snap. I do want to try the blue line from like their shampoo and conditioner just to see how my hair likes that. But the All Soft line is bomb. Okay, I just realized I don't have any styling products. When it comes to styling products, did I just forget? There's one in particular that I'm actually thinking about that I'm like, I actually need to go pick that up. It's by OGX. I don't know exactly what the name of it is, but it's like a styling cream. I think it's like OGX styling cream. It's in a blue bottle. I'll leave a picture right here. That styling cream is actually really amazing. Like now that I'm thinking about it, I need to go to the store and pick it up. That one is incredible. It doesn't like, it's not heavy, because I hate styling products that are heavy or leaves your hair very like greasy, and when you take it out, like your hair is not really like movable and touchable. I hate that. And that product, incredible. Okay, so that's the styling cream that I want to mention, even though I don't have it. The next two products I want to mention are going to be basically blow dry heat protectant type sprays. I'm going to mention the one that I've been using for years, and then the one that I've recently purchased that I haven't used it enough for me to be like, this is holy grail, but I wanted to mention it because the times that I have used it, I've liked the results. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But the two that I'm mentioning are going to be the L'Oreal Paris Blow Dry It Quick Dry Primer Spray, and then this one is the newer one, which is the Kristen S Blow Dry Mist. And these are the two blow dry spray heat protectant type products that I have been using. This one as of recently. This one, again, I've been using it for a very long time and I love it. I feel like it does an incredible job at like really coating the hair, protecting my hair against like heat damage. I don't apply that much heat in my hair anyways, but I think that it does a really great job at protecting my hair from heat damage. And it also does an incredible job as well at cutting the drying time, like the blow dry time, in half, like it says. I feel like if I have videos of me blow drying my hair on this channel, I'm sure you guys have probably seen this because I've been using this for years, okay? Like years. And I love it. I will continue to repurchase it. Like I mentioned for this one, this is a newer one. I feel like the packaging is really cute. But this one you can find as well at Target. That's where I went and got it. This was recommended by a hairstylist. And so I'll keep using it and let you guys know, like a follow-up on how I like it. But so far, so good. It does an incredible job at really just protecting my hair. I didn't see or feel any difference in my hair after I used it in terms of like it being damaged or anything like that. So I'll continue to use it and let you guys know how I feel about it. But I just wanted to make mention of it. This one is definitely a little bit more on the, I don't want to say expensive, but it's pricier than this one, that's for sure. But you can find both of these at Target. The next product is going to be a hairspray. I have a hairspray that I was using from L'Oreal, which, okay, let's just talk about it real quick, okay? I feel like as a black woman, hairspray was not really something, at least for me in my house, okay? Also a black Haitian woman. Hairspray was not really something that I saw very often, and it wasn't something that I saw like my family, like the women in my family use. And so I don't really know much about hairspray, if I'm completely honest with you. I know what it's supposed to do, like it's supposed to provide your hair with like certain hold, just so like your style stays in place for longer. And I love the concept of that, but I don't have really examples or like product recommendations that were handed down or passed down, you know what I mean? So I'm getting into trying to find hairsprays that work for my hair as well as for the specific styles that I do to my hair. And so this is one that I decided to pick up recently because I wanted something that had a little bit more hold but wouldn't leave my hair like hard and dry feeling, if that makes sense. Anywho, the hairspray that I'm mentioning is the Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging High Hold Finishing Spray. Now, I have used it a few times and I feel like it does a really great job at kind of like holding the style in place and just finishing off the hair. I haven't used it in a high heat situation for me to be like, girl, like you have to try this. I'll probably test it out in that way just to see if it is the one that would work for me. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying it. So that's, again, Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging High Hold Finishing Spray. And this is the extra strength one. It's on strength 5, which is why I actually grabbed it, because I wanted something that would hold my hair. You know, like if my hair's in a style like this, I want it to last. Like, give me a couple days at least. And if you can't do a couple days, at least let my hair last for the full day. So that's why I got the highest strength, just to see if that would help to kind of like lengthen the time that my style is basically in place. So I'll continue to use that and let you guys know how I feel about it and if it's one that I fully recommend. But in the meantime, I will make sure to leave it linked down below. Like I mentioned, so far, so good. So the next product I want to mention is, after I take out my styles, this is the oil that I have been using. and this is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. This one, I will definitely say that it's a little bit of a thicker, heavier type serum. And so with that being said, a little bit of this goes an extremely long way. It definitely leaves your hair very shiny. It smells really nice as well. It leaves your hair shiny. It helps to kind of like tame the frizzy hairs that might be sticking up and things like that. So it does a great job at that. But I would say definitely a little bit goes a long way. Do not go overboard with it, because I feel like it can give you a little bit of a greasy type of feel. But after that learning curve, when I first got this, I really love it. I enjoy it. Because it's like a thicker, I don't know if you guys can see like how it's moving in the bottle. It's a little bit of a thicker type of serum, and because of the fact that it's thicker and a little bit goes a long way, it's lasted me a very long time as well. So I really do enjoy that about it, and I would definitely recommend it and continue to repurchase it as well, because it works incredibly for my hair. If you're looking for something that's going to hydrate your hair, that's going to leave your hair kind of like shiny, give not a shiny look where it's like it looks like greasy, but more shiny, like a healthy luster from within type of shine, this does an incredible job. If you have fine hair, I don't know if you'll like this because it's so thick. Not crazy thick, but like, again, it's a little bit on the thicker side. So I don't know if you like this if you have thinner hair, but if you do have like fuller, thick, especially low porosity hair like me, where it's like your hair kind of looks very dry and brittle, I think you would really enjoy this. So definitely pick it up. It is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. Another oil I want to mention is going to be an oil that's really good for like if you have dry scalp or itchy scalp, or if you want to add it to like your deep conditioners to have like a more intense treatment. This is the one that I've been using. This is the Jamaican Black Castor Premium Hair Oil, and it also helps with growth. This is an incredible oil. Like I mentioned, I use it for all of those things where it's like if my hair is in braids and it's a little bit drier, I basically run it through my scalp. I do scalp massages with it. I add it to my deep conditioners, and it works incredibly. It doesn't leave any like residue or anything like that in my hair. It doesn't make my hair feel very heavy or anything like that either, and it just works incredibly. So this is one that I would highly recommend. I did also purchase this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but I would say just black castor oil in general works incredibly for that. So yeah, I really love and enjoy this oil. And then I think that's it for like products. I just want to go ahead and mention to you guys quickly the tools that I've been using. These are so dirty. I don't know why I came on camera with these looking like this. But these are basically what I use to like detangle. Also sometimes like if I'm trying to put my hair in a ponytail or something like that, I'll use these to kind of brush through my hair to make sure that there's no knots or anything like that. Both of these are incredible. I first discovered the Denman brush, I would say like over 5 years ago for sure, and I love it. This is the one that I was using for a very long time to detangle, like, and it does an incredible job at that. And also if you're trying to do like wash and goes, this also helps to almost like activate the curls in your hair, like your natural curls. It helps to kind of like brush the product into your hair and make sure that every strand is coated, and also just kind of activates the curls. So it works incredibly for that as well. I haven't really been a wash and go type of girl. It's just too much. Like it takes too much time to do it, and it doesn't last long enough for me, in my opinion. So that's why you don't see me in wash and goes. But then this tangle teaser, I don't remember when or how I discovered this, but I just remember the first time I used it, I was like, what? Why ain't nobody tell me about this? Like, this tangle teaser, believe it or not, even though I have really thick hair, even though my hair can get matted up, this actually does like, the name of it is perfect. But I love it. I love it. Since I discovered it, I was like, oh, I'm definitely always going to have a tangle teaser in my collection for sure, because it just works incredibly when it comes to detangling, like the detangling process. I think they came out with like another one, so I definitely have to look into it. If it's the same product but it has like a handle, I would love it. Like if it was like this, if it was this, I would, yes, okay? Just absolutely. And the reason I say that too is because even though I love my Denman brush, the texture of both of these are completely different. Like this one I feel like works amazingly when it comes to also smoothing the hair, and I think that's why it works really well with like smoothing product into your hair to do that wash and go, because it's kind of like a silicone type of material. And then this one is almost like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's almost like plastic or something, like a bendable plastic. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like this really just helps with detangling a lot more. So if they have the Tangle Teaser with like a handle, definitely sign me up, okay? So those are the two products that I've been using over the years when it comes to actually like detangling and styling and things like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the tools. So the blow dryer. Okay, so when I first started, I just had a regular blow dryer. I really actually want to get a better blow dryer, like a regular one, and learn how to really do it like the Dominicans do, because I think it's time for me to just learn. But the blow dryer that I got, because I don't know how to do that, like that hand, arm, rolling coordination, I just can't do it. So I got this, which is the Revlon, I don't know what the name of this is, but like the Revlon brush, blow dryer brush, I think that's what it's called. This one I got from Target as well. This helps like incredibly. Like if you're someone that you don't even care about the fuss of doing the whole blow dry, you know, you don't really care about like having a blowout type of look. If that's not what you want, you just need your hair to be blow dried very quickly and easily and simply without like any hassle. This is a really great product. And I honestly will continue to use it, but I feel like it doesn't do as well, at least for my hair. It doesn't do well when it comes to like a blowout look. I think it's just the texture of my hair. Again, I don't know. Let me know what your experiences have been down below, but it doesn't give me that blowout look and it doesn't last. So that's the only thing that I will say about this, that I'm like, I enjoy the fact that I can blow dry my hair very quickly, but I use this when I want to just go into another style, whether I'm going to put some Bantu knots in my hair or some flexi rods in my hair, then I'm cool with it. But to actually get that blowout look, this doesn't really work for me when it comes to that. So just a heads up if that's why you're trying to purchase it. The next two items are going to be the flat irons that I use. And yes, I have two flat irons. Let me try to show it to you. Okay. So these are the two flat irons that I use. This one is the Sedu Professional Flat Iron. I don't know how wide this plate is. I have no idea how wide it is, but I'll leave it linked below. And then I have also the L'Oreal Steam Pod. So this one, well, the reason I have both, okay, the reason is, for one, this one itself, it works well for my hair. The only thing is I feel like this one works better when I have a better blow dry situation, if that makes sense. So like I mentioned, I want to learn how to do like a blowout with like the blow dryer and the blow dryer brush. I feel like if I knew how to do that, this would be the flat iron of my dreams, to be honest with you, because it gets really hot, it doesn't damage my hair, it doesn't snag my hair, and it just does a really good job with my type 4 hair. But I feel like if the blow dry isn't like done well, my hair still puffs up very quickly, even if I run through it with this flat iron. Hopefully that makes sense. But because I don't know how to blow dry well as of yet, this one comes into play, because this one, it's one of those, because it has like the steam technology, it almost helps to blow dry after I blow dried. So even though my hair is not as straight or as yeah, like as straight from my blow dry session, this one almost adds another step to it that helps for it to last a little bit longer. I hope that that makes sense to you guys. So that's why I use this, but a lot of times I still use both of them even when I'm fully styling my hair with this one, simply because this one doesn't go to the roots it doesn't go as close to the roots as I would prefer, and so I still have to go in with the Sedu flat iron. So that's why I use both, but those are kind of like the pros and cons to both of the flat irons in case you are interested in purchasing either one of them. So that's going to be the 2 flat irons. And then the recent curling iron that I purchased, I do have a curling wand, but I didn't really want to mention it because even though I've used it over the years, and I think I have a video showing you guys me using it, I don't like the fact that I don't have much control with it, like, because it's just the barrel and then your hair. So it's like you have to almost, like, I don't want to say you have to be a professional, but the coordination got to be right so that you don't burn yourself, basically, is what I'm saying. And so since my coordination be a little off, okay, just a little bit, it just makes it to where it's more difficult for me to get through the styling process when I use just the wand. And so I wanted to get a curling iron that has this little clip, so it makes me feel like I have a little bit more control, as well as has this little handle so that when it's hot, you can place it on something and you don't have to worry about it like sliding and moving all over the place, because that's a struggle with the wand as well. So I did recently purchase this from Marshall's for 13 bucks, and I feel like it does a really good job at just adding the curl that I want. I do want to try to see if I can find one that's a little bit of a thicker barrel, because the wand that I have is a little bit of a thicker barrel than this one. This one is a 1-inch barrel. And so it does a really great job at adding the curls, giving me a little bit more control, and the curls last as well in my hair. But I will say that the smaller barrel gives you obviously a little bit more of a tighter curl, and also you can't use as much hair in the barrel to style it, if that makes sense. And so I do want to try to get a barrel that's a little bit thicker, just so that I can cover more ground and my process can be a lot quicker. Hopefully that makes sense. But that's the last tool that I have been using for my hair. And then of course, the simple thing is a flexi rod. When I discovered a flexi rod, like, I remember I did a flexi rod in my hair. I don't even remember when that was. I have a video. I'll probably put a clip right here. But I did the flexi rod and then I took it out and I was like, what? It's like, this is so beautiful, so bouncy, so full, so like womanly looking, and I love it. And I like the fact that you can almost like create whatever curl that you want, just depending on how you use the actual flexi rod as well. So I love the flexibility of it. The flexi rods have definitely saved me on many occasions. So definitely just try a flexi rod set or a perm rod set, or just a regular roller set, whatever it is, but just kind of play around with it like that, because there are a lot of styles that you can do that are heatless as well. So those are the last bit of products that I wanted to mention to you guys. I know this video was very long and chatty, but hopefully you guys understood everything that I was trying to explain to you about each of the products and why I love them and why my hair loves them so much. Of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, or even if you are a returning person but you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you never miss another upload. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. I hope that this video finds you well. I hope that you guys are staying safe. God willing, I will see you guys next time. Peace.